Welcome to The Explainer, everyone. Today we are completely demystifying the process of earning digital income. Picture this, a modern digital workspace where ultra-wide monitors are just constantly lighting up with PayPal notifications, Shopify analytics, and direct deposits. It's like a command center. And look, this isn't some distant sci-fi fantasy reserved for a lucky few. This is literally happening right now on desks, exactly like this one, all over the world. Our mission today is to break down the exact mindset, the specific avenues, and the actionable blueprint you need to start generating real value on the internet.
Okay, let's dive into this. Stop scrolling if you want to earn money online. Now, I know that's an aggressive, powerful hook, but honestly, it's entirely necessary. Right now, in this exact moment, you're making a choice. You see, the internet is basically split into two camps, consumers and creators. Scrolling is passive, right? It's what you do when you're just soaking up someone else's value. But the moment you decide you actually want to earn money online, you have to break the fourth wall of the internet. You have to step out of that endless feed and get into the driver's seat. Earning online begins the exact second you flip that switch from passive consumption to active creation.
We so often tell ourselves these stories, right? That to make a real living on the internet, you have to already be rich to afford all the fancy gear, or you need to be famous with millions of followers, or maybe you're thinking you need decades of specialized experience. But the reality? The modern digital landscape literally does not care about your background. It's true. The old gatekeepers of traditional industries, they just don't exist here. You don't need a massive trust fund. You don't need a Hollywood agent. Millions of everyday people are earning online right now simply because the internet operates as a pure meritocracy. If you can provide value, you can earn. It really is that simple.
So let's look at Section 1, the 5 paths, avenues to digital income.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we're talking about. Imagine these as floating monitors all around us. We've got 5 distinct paths here. Let's start with freelancing, which is honestly often the most direct route. It is all about building high-income skills, think writing, coding, or design, and then offering those skills to clients globally. And to land this kind of remote work, you absolutely must treat your LinkedIn profile like a landing page. Optimize it for the exact keywords your ideal clients are searching for. Next up, we have content creation. This is where you build an audience and basically monetize your unique perspective. Then, digital products. This is the dream, right? Creating something once, like an ebook, a course, a template, and selling it infinitely. Fourth is affiliate marketing, where you earn a cut by connecting people with products they actually need. And finally, AI-powered businesses. This is using artificial intelligence to scale your output, automate the boring stuff, and even create entirely new services. The cool thing is, every single one of these paths is viable, and they actually all intersect.
Millions. Just let that sink in for a second. That is the number of people currently earning through the exact digital avenues we just broke down. When you hear a massive number like that, it completely reframes the whole conversation, doesn't it? Earning money online is just no longer a fringe concept. It's not some rare anomaly for the lucky few. It is a massive, thriving global economy. Whether it's through a steady stream of remote freelance gigs that you secured because you had a highly optimized LinkedIn profile, or maybe a super scalable digital product business, everyday people are tapping into these exact income streams as we speak. If millions of others have figured out how to navigate this space, well, what's stopping you?
Moving on to Section 2, the bottleneck, overcoming hesitation.
So, the crucial point here is understanding the biggest mistake you can possibly make. And what is it? Waiting for the perfect moment. I'm telling you, this is the ultimate trap of the digital age. You convince yourself you need a better camera, or a more polished website, or maybe just another month of studying before you finally pitch a client or post your first piece of content. But listen to me, the perfect moment is an illusion. It is never going to arrive. The cost of hesitation is just massive. Because while you're sitting there waiting for perfection, someone else with half your talent is out there taking action, gathering real-world data, and improving. In the digital economy, momentum beats perfection every single time, hands down.
Which brings us to our final section, the action blueprint, 3 steps to income. Okay, here is the blueprint, distilled right down to its absolute purest form. Step 1, learn one high-income skill today. You do not need to master everything under the sun. Just pick one thing. Maybe it's digital marketing, maybe it's video editing. Just pick it and focus intensely on it. Step 2, create value. This is where you apply that new skill to build a dynamic portfolio. Don't just list what you can do on a resume. Actually show it. Create mock projects, case studies, or give out free samples that prove you can solve real problems for real remote clients. Because value, that is the true currency of the internet. And step 3, stay consistent. This is the glue that holds the whole shebang together. Look, you aren't going to see your freelance dashboard light up on day one, but if you relentlessly refine that high-income skill, build up that portfolio, and pitch clients consistently, the compounding effects are just incredible.
So I want you to ask yourself, is your first online income actually closer than you think? Really look back at that blueprint. If all it takes is learning just one skill, building a visible portfolio to showcase your value, and doing it consistently, the gap between where you are sitting right now and that very first digital paycheck, well, it isn't actually that wide. It doesn't require years of experience or internet fame. It literally just requires you to start. Your potential to build this reality, to have your very own modern workspace generating remote income, is completely within your grasp if you simply make the decision to begin the process today.
And we'll end with this. The internet rewards action, not excuses. Because at the end of the day, all the theory in the world means absolutely nothing without execution. The digital economy is vast, it's growing, and the tools you need to succeed are sitting right in front of you. So seriously, stop scrolling, go update that LinkedIn profile, start building your portfolio, and ask yourself, what is the one high-income skill you are going to start learning today to claim your own space in the digital economy?